Arise, O Lord, for the ark of the covenant is risen. We, as the ark of the covenants of God all over the world, we have risen this morning because the Lord has made it possible for us to be alive, to be awake, so that we can exhibit our duty or our responsibility, which God says, have thou commanded thy morning. Thy morning is the beginning of the new day, and that happens after 5 a.m. That is the morning. It's not exactly after 5, but somewhere after 5. That's why we begin by giving motivational speeches, so that after 15 minutes, then we are surely sure that the new day's gates have begun to open. Gates are very, very important. So anything that you do, you must make sure you are positioned at the right place of a gate, or you take responsibility at a gate. And gates are why we have gatekeepers. Gatekeepers are most of the times security personnel. They can be men, they can be women that manage or mind the gate. So gates are very, very important. When you talk about gates, you should remember Mordecai, who was a gatekeeper to the palace of the king of the time, King Ahasuerus. This king was the one controlling the whole world by that time. Mordecai strategically became a gatekeeper. And I believe God was involved because God knows time ahead. So his positioning at the gate saved the nation of Israel. If Mordecai was not at the gate, things would have gone so terrible for the children of Israel who were in that kingdom at that time. So being gatekeepers are very important. Now we are gatekeepers of the world. We sit at the gate to manage the world so that there will be peace, there will be some responsibilities taken on behalf of God. As Mordecai strategically positioned at the gate of the palace, took care of the nation of Israel in those days. So we too are taking care of the nations of the world, because we don't have any specific nation, but we want to make sure God's world is in order. God's world is in order. Remember, God told King David thousands of years ago that the foundations of the earth are out of course. If the foundations are out of course, then for sure the world is out of order. That is why things are the way they are. It's made up of killings, stealings, and destruction. We don't even respect each other. People want to steal land. People want to steal territories. You know, people talk as if they have the right to do some things over some weak people. It's wrong. That is why gatekeepers are important. That is why God talks about they turn the battles at the gate. As gatekeepers, we are supposed to be able to manage the gate so that there will be profitable peace. Yes. So that our world can be saved. For instance, we must manage our gates so well so that we will not have third world war. Third World War is a war that affects the whole world. Doesn't make sense. And something starts it. And finally, you will realize that they don't even know why they are fighting. Because what might have caused it will even go out of the minds of people. So we are responsible to that. We are responsible for that. Way back 2020, those of you who remember, if you go on the internet, you see it. I made specific statement that two things that we must be concerned about. And one was Third World War must not come. We can decide not to let it come or let it come. We have the right